This video covers removing and replacing the blade on the Snowie 1000. Welcome to the Snowie instructional video series. As with all of the videos, please follow safe practices when working with your machine, especially the warnings. Please watch the video completely before adopting and using any of the ideas presented. Always make sure the power, either AC or DC, is disconnected before doing any servicing or maintenance. Note, Snowie is not liable for any owner or user actions. These videos are provided to illustrate common situations encountered and to offer suggestions and guidance. You will need a pair of pliers. Needle nose pliers work great. Remove the 3 black thumb wing nuts, 1 per side, from the ice hopper that's attached to the motor housing. Carefully lift the ice hopper off the motor housing and remove the 4 wing nuts and 4 washers on top of the clear blade housing and snow exit chute. Lift the blade housing and snow exit chute off the top of the unit. Notice that the paddle wheel is held on with an Allen head set screw. This set screw should always be tight. Bolt thread adhesive or Loctite can be used to ensure the set screw does not come loose over time. To remove the blade from the blade housing, hold the blade housing with your thumb and extend your fingers inside to support the blade. Use a pair of pliers and twist the top 6 tabs straight, parallel with the blade housing slot. Then gently tap on the top of the tabs to loosen the blade. The blade will separate from the housing. Note, there is an old style and a new style Snowie 1000 blade. If you have an old style with 4 tabs, contact Snowie to arrange for the upgrade blade and housing. Take the new blade and make sure the tabs are parallel and will fit through the blade housing slots. Turn the unit and twist the tabs 30 to 45 degrees, just enough to snug the blade to the housing. Note, every tab must be twisted to secure the blade to the housing. Otherwise, the blade will wobble, and eventually any tab securing the blade will shear, and the blade and blade housing will be destroyed and have to be replaced. You may need to put some pressure on the blade to ensure it is seated properly in the blade housing guide groove. After the blade housing is placed on the motor cabinet with the snow chute facing forward, the washers are placed on top of the ice housing bolts. Finger tighten the wing nuts. Make sure no loose parts are inside the ice cabinet because you will need to do an alignment test by powering up the machine. Use extreme care for this next step to hear blade alignment. Plug in the shaver and using the switch, turn on the shaver. The Snowie 1000 has a unique hum when it is properly aligned. If the blade and housing are not properly aligned, you will hear a grinding or metallic banging. The machine is not to be operated with a misaligned blade. The grinding occurs when the blade or housing is touching the paddle wheel. To correctly align, the housing must be centered around the blade and also centered around the paddle wheel. If necessary, loosen the housing wing nuts and shift the housing to center it around the paddle wheel. Once the Snowie 1000 is humming, correctly aligned, remove the power. Then use the pliers to tighten the wing nuts to hold the housing securely. Then gently place the ice hopper back on the motor housing and align the holes for the screws. Remember to be safe as you enjoy the best shaved ice snow available. Please look at the other instructional videos or the Snowie website for additional information and helps. Thank you.